Cronofy helps you connect your software to the calendars of your users. We provide your app with a real-time, two-way connection to any calendar. The Cronofy API provides a range of ways for you to interact with the calendars of your users. You can read the events inside their calendars. You can create and manage events. You can create calendars inside their calendar accounts. Our Free Busy endpoint allows you to retrieve the times when your users currently have meetings booked into their calendar, but without revealing the private details of those events. This is really useful for when you want to surface the schedules of your users in your app to show when they're busy and when they're not, but still keeping the event details private. Our new Availability API allows you to find the times when your users are available to meet. It allows you to ask the question, when will these 4 people be available to meet for an hour in a room that's free? These features can be put to work in a number of ways. For example, you can use Cronofy to make sure that the events that your service provides are always in the calendars of your users so that they're more likely to show up. You can use the Free Busy endpoint to surface the meetings of a sales team so that the manager always knows when they're available. You can use a range of features to make it so the users of an HR platform can book the holiday that they want right from inside the calendars that are in their pocket or on their desktop. And you can make it so that interview candidates can book their own job interview, making it so it only shows times when the interview panel is all available. These are just a few examples. There's plenty more ways to use Cronofy, and we find every customer makes use of it in a slightly different way, so you have to think about what's going to work for you. In order to interact with a user's calendar, you need to be granted permission to access that calendar. And this can happen in one of 2 ways. The first and most common way is you provide a link that user can follow that lets them go through a process of granting you access to that calendar. That gives you an access token, and you use that access token to interact with the API on their behalf. And the other way that your software can be granted access to a user's calendar is a service we provide called Enterprise Connect. Enterprise Connect is designed for use by software providers that are dealing with whole organizations of people. If your software is sold into a business of 5,000 people, it's a big ask to say each one of those 5,000 people need to individually grant me access to their calendar. So what Enterprise Connect allows you to do is to talk to the administrator of that domain and gain access to the calendars of an entire domain all in one go. And then as soon as any of those users log in to access your service, the calendars are already connected and they're already operating in the context of their busy schedules. So this was just a quick overview of the Cronofy service. If you'd like to try it out, you can sign up in the top right-hand corner and you can be up and running, sending API calls to your own calendar within minutes. If you have any further questions, just drop us an email at support@cronofy.com.